Hello Virgo. So we are pulling some cards today from Doreen Virtue's Archangel Power Tarot deck, also from her Romance Angels and Archangel Michael deck. Well, and also going to be pulling from the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Wow. Okay. So the first card we have is Ten of Michael. And you can see she's taking a bow. It's an ending. In traditional tarot, this is the death card. And if you can read the bottom of it, it says a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So I get for a number of you, you have had a relationship come to an end. You have recently had a divorce. You have parted ways with your partner. And I'm getting for a number of you, they're saying to just to completely let go in order for the new blessings to come in. And for some of you, there's, you know, the ending came and it was not expected, but that's because they're ushering in a new beginning for you. So be open to those changes. And that's kind of tied to this card here for those of you in that situation, which is, you know, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Because again, for some of you, you know, you're just still trying to hold on, but they took that person from you that was not meant for you, because they're going to bring someone in who is meant for you. They're going to bring in a soulmate. I mean, you have some miracles and blessings coming your way. So they're encouraging you to accept this change gracefully. For those of you that it was something that you were wanting, that you're holding on to, let it go, accept it gracefully. For those of you that did want it and were looking forward to it, you can now let all that stress go. It's finally over. You finally reached the light at the end of the tunnel. Same thing, you have miracles and blessings coming your way. And for some of you, this is a situation at work where something at work has happened unexpectedly, but it is for the betterment. It is for things to improve and get better. You can't move forward in a new beginning until something has come into completion. You know, God and angels, they can't bring something new into your life until there's a spot for it to come into your life. So I guess some of you have had, you know, just things come to an end at work. Now, for some of you, it's, you know, position change, but for some of you, it's even like conflict at work, but it's going to come to an end. It'll finally be over so that you can move forward. And they're not saying for everybody that you're going to have a new job. It's that, you know, this conflict with the supervisor, or maybe they're rating you and they're trying to defame, make you look bad. They're trying to get you terminated. It's going to end. So, and if they're saying for a number of you, it's even going to be unexpected, because it's going to be the blessing, the miracle that you've been praying for, because you're like, when is he going to stop? When is she going to stop? You know, I'm miserable here. You know, am I going to get some help or not? They're going to get you help. So, next card we have is Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Now, for some of you that are in the situation at work where, you know, you've got all this conflict with your supervisor, you know, as part of those things getting cleared up, you know, the communications are going to open up, the communication channels are going to open up. And for everyone, you know, be it the relationship ending, changes in career. For some of you, this is even talking just about a completely new beginning. But for all of you, there's going to be some insight that you're going to get. Because you see how Archangel Michael, see how he's up on top of the mountain? He's, you know, elevated his perspective. I get a lot of you are going to have an elevated perspective. So you're really going to be able to see the situation clearly. You're going to be able to clearly see how to move forward. And that's going to enable you to move forward. So it's an opportunity to do things completely differently. So for some of you, it's an opportunity to leave this. This has all come down in a relationship, so you can move forward to a new relationship. For some of you, the situation at work has ended with a, you know, conflict with a supervisor, and you're going to be communicating. That's going to open up new opportunities for you at work, and it's going to end that conflict for you, which is what you've been needing and wanting. And for some of you are going to get like a new entrepreneurial, like things are going to happen at work. There's going to be something that just, you've not been happy at work for a long time. Something's going to happen, but you're still not happy. And for a very long time, you know, you've been thinking about starting your own business venture. You've been thinking about branching out and doing your own thing. And you'll get a new idea, and you are going to move forward with that. And you're going to commit to taking that step, taking that leap of faith. You can read the bottom of this card. There's a prayer that says, Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. And this is really across the board, because a lot of you know you've been praying, how do I improve this? How do I move on after leaving this person or going separate ways? How do I accept this new position at work? How do I, move forward with this new entrepreneurial idea? How do I fix things with my supervisor at work? You've been praying, asking for a way to improve the situation. So Archangel Michael's just asking that you fully commit to the desired outcome, because a lot of you, with the emotional turbulence, the up and down, you've been tentative, you've been unsure, some of you don't think that you deserve better, and those negative thoughts, that doubt is, it's impacting the outcome. It's slowing down your blessing from coming in. So they're just encouraging you to be confident, be positive, know that things are going to work out in your favor, and move forward fearlessly. Now, we already somewhat touched on this, which is let go of control issues. And for some of you, that was tied to the relationships. It was tied to let that person go. For some of you that are just still holding on and clinging with everything you have, they're not meant for you. There was a reason that ended. To just let it go, let them go, so that your miracle, your soulmate, your blessing can come into your life. And for some of you, there's like a new love interest that you have, but they're not the person that you envisioned. So you're really not giving it a chance, and you're just kind of sitting back aloof. So they're encouraging just to have a little faith and just see what happens. Because for those of you that are in this situation, you're probably going to find out that person is the best that you would have never envisioned that person would be your other half, even like a soulmate, a really strong connection. But if you give them a chance, because say for example, some of you, you've always wanted, blonde hair and, green eyes, and you want like a female that's 5'6", and now you've got a female that's like 4'10" and brown hair and brown eyes, and so it's just not what you were expecting. But she's your dream boat. She's everything you've been asking for in a mate and a partner. So just give it a shot, give it a chance to let go of the control. Because when we pray for things that we desire, we give God, we give the angels a list of, okay, here's what's going to make me happy. Here's what I'm looking for in a mate. Here's what I desire in a mate. And they are going to bring us what we wish for, and so much better. Now, the packaging may not be exactly what we described, but the core things that we're looking for that's going to make us happy, they're going to bring that to us. We just have to let go of controlling it and trust. Next card is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, this, for face value, just means truly getting engaged, but I get a sense for a number of you, this is talking about taking your relationship to the next level. So for some of you, this is, recommitting to your marriage, to your partnership. You've lost the flame, you've lost the joy, you've lost the happiness. You've been praying for a blessing. Lord, please turn my marriage around. We never have fun anymore. We never do anything together. It feels like a job spending time with my spouse, my partner. So make a commitment to doing things out of love, take a trip together, spend some time together, and what you're going to find is the miracle and blessing that you've been, praying for, asking for is going to happen, because then that is going to shift your marriage, shift your partnership. So it is going to improve. And for some of you, this is talking about not necessarily engagement, but for some of you, I get a sense for a number of you, you've been seeing someone, not been committed to each other, but you're going to take it to that next level. Because I get for some of you that have been seeing someone for a while, you're like, okay, where's this going? We've been dating for 6 months. Is this going nowhere? Because you're beginning to think, is this going to be a never-ending like friends with benefits, or is there something more here? And so you've been praying about it, you've been asking, and your prayers are going to be answered. You're going to be blessed. It is going to go to that next level of commitment. So You've got a lot of great stuff coming in. And they're commending you, those of you that have had to let things go, they're commending you on that because you do have miracles and blessings coming your way. And so that's great stuff. That's stuff to celebrate. So all the junk's behind you. Now the good stuff's coming in. So congratulations. That's good stuff to hear. I would love any feedback that you have, any comments. Feel free to leave them below. It's filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.